you so much for stopping by. Bringing you guys THG. We are one night removed from Hell's Coliseum. And we are starting, tonight we are starting with the THG World Cruiserweight Championship Tournament that is currently vacant. Due to the injuries of Rune Steiner, he will have to undergo surgery pretty soon. He is he in action? He is in action tonight, but he will have to go. He will have to undergo surgery soon. But they did say that he will be fine to compete up until then. But he's got to be very, 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 very careful in his matches. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started with THG. Hey, what's up, Kennedy? How's it going? Alright. So let's go ahead and get started with this. This is THG. Hey, what's up, Max? How's it going? I'll have to change the intro just a little bit because we have new champions that happen at Hell's Coliseum. Tomorrow night, yep, yes indeed. AEW Dark, the main event. The biggest match to happen on AEW Dark. But we are here, guys, in THG. I forgot to turn the commentary off, so that's totally my fault. So we're gonna have to go through it with this, but I'm gonna end up turning that off so I can do my own commentary. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and kick it off. And we are gonna go ahead and kick it off with the first match of the THG Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. Matt Sydal versus Abraham Mateo. Yeah, I'll tell you, like, Jonathan Guzman went through one hell of a beatdown. Completely. Like, it was literally all Lee Anderson. But Jonathan Guzman survived it all and still retained after the whole entire beatdown that he suffered. So, he can, that just lets you know right there that Jonathan Guzman can handle a lot when it comes to matches. So Lee Anderson is going to have to do that plus more if he wants to grab that championship. All right. We are getting ready for the very first match for tonight. As soon as I can find the playlist. I have so many playlists in this thing, guys. It's ridiculous. Honestly. It is so ridiculous. Just give me one sec, guys. I just gotta find the playlist here. I know it's in here somewhere. There it is. Alright, so here we go, guys. Let's do it. sounds good. I left Fettuccine Alfredo. Matt Sydal making his way to the ring. This is the first match of the first round of the THG World Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. It is currently vacant. The finals will take place at THG Wasteland, live November 15th. So who will go into the finals? He's still doing well, yep. The main event for tonight is the Siler Jordan and Kojo Alvarez of the Resistance taking on Nudes with Attitude, also two members of the Hurt Business, Noah Frost and Samuel Davis, for the THG Tag Team Championships. That's the main event tonight. It is a rematch from what happened last night at Hell's Coliseum. He did. He did. Luckily, though, you're not injured enough to be able to strip the championship. You're still able to hold on to the titles, which is good. The purple means you got majorly injured, but you're still able to compete in some matches and stuff. You just want to be very careful in your matches, that's all. Critically injured is when you're forced to get stripped of the titles, and you won't be able to defend them and compete for a while. So at least you didn't get to that. But you still got to be careful, because that still could happen. Knowing that you're still not, you know, you're still injured and whatnot. There's kind of a glitch happening right here. What is this? What is going on? What is going on right now? What was that? Matt Sydal did the breakout thing and it just glitched two Abraham Mateos in the ring. That was a pretty intense, horrible looking glitch. God, this game, man, I swear, this game. Again, that's the first time I've seen that glitch. So, like I said, every single day I experience at least 20 different glitches I've never seen before. Every day. And it just keeps adding on to all these glitches. And that was another one. Alright, well, we're good now. I just had to do the restart match thing. So, we're good. But this is the first match, though, of the Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. Abraham Mateo versus Matt Sydal, who will go on to the semifinals. Sydal's not the one that glitched, actually. Abraham glitched. Sydal did a breakout. I'm playing Abraham, so the AI did a breakout. And then it glitched Abraham Mateo. And there was two Abraham Mateos, and Matt Sydal was trying to attack the clone of Abraham Mateo that was glitched into the ropes, while the actual Abraham Mateo was still making his entrance. So it was kind of weird. It was really weird. So I had to restart the match so I can get that glitch out of there. But we're good now. I really wanted. I'm gonna take those the AI. I'm gonna take the AI breakouts out. Because I want to, like, for the breakouts, I want to do a breakout when I want to do a breakout. Because it doesn't really make sense when someone breaks out when there's not even a rivalry going on. between the two of them, you know? So I'm going to do my own breakouts at my own time. So I'm going to end up taking those breakouts out probably after this stream. That way I can, there'll still be breakouts at times, but it's only going to happen between rivals and on my time. Hey, what's up, Jay Beast? Yes, Jonathan Gersman is in the commentary table here tonight as well. How's it going, Jay? What's going on? Alright, so yes, guys, we do have Jonathan at the commentating table here tonight, just like we did, I think it was like a couple weeks ago. So just to let you guys know, I will be doing commentating for this. I forgot to take the commentating out. I was going to actually mute the commentary. That way I can do my own commentary, but I kind of forgot to do that. So I'm going to do that after this stream. But I will still be doing commentary tonight. So hopefully you can kind of pay attention to what the commentary is saying, the one I'm talking about, and hopefully the actual commentary in the game doesn't interfere with what I'm trying to say. So sorry if it kind of interferes, but we'll have to do our best to make the most of it, I guess. But yeah, loading screens, I will be answering you guys' comments, but I will be focused on mainly doing commentary during the matches, which I might not answer all of you guys' comments, but you are free to, you know, talk amongst yourselves about, you know, certain stuff and pay-per-views. I will be looking at the comments as well to see what you guys are saying. So I will be seeing what you guys are saying, but I won't be answering much unless it's like a loading screen, just because I'll be doing mainly commentary. But yeah, so we have Jonathan Gersman with us here today for this whole entire show. He will be with us the whole way through the whole show. There are a couple matches that he is mainly going to be keeping a close eye on. But how are you doing today, Jonathan? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Doing good. I know that you are kind of beaten down. At least you do have a day to relax. You don't really have a match here tonight, but your partners, Sadler Jordan and Kojo Alvarez, has a match tonight in the rematch that happened at Hell's Coliseum. Do you think they're going to get the goal tonight? Absolutely, they're going to get the goal. You know, they got screwed, I feel. Yeah, I feel like they got screwed. Dudes with attitude are a team that will do anything they can to win matches. And I feel like that they got screwed out of that. The referee wasn't doing his job half the time. And that's exactly what it is. You know, that's always what it is. It's always the referee. If the referee does something wrong or makes one mistake, it could change the whole entire game of the match. Well, I totally understand that. But you actually think that Sadler Jordan and Kojo Alvarez will get the goal tonight? Oh, they're definitely going to get the goal tonight. Absolutely. I know that for a fact. What about the Ruben Steiner versus Jairo Moraes? Well, here's the thing. I've been talking to Jairo Moraes for the past couple months, you know, ever since he turned. And I was thinking, you know, I told him, hey, I'm impressed with you. Absolutely. You know, I'm definitely impressed with you. And I was talking to him, and, you know, he said thank you and all that. We started talking, and he was like, you know, how are your members? How's the resistance going and all that? Me and Jetskate have been friends for a while. Jetskate, you know, he teamed up with Fabio Silva back in NXT UK, and he knows him very well, you know. And, you know, I know Fabio very well, very personally, you know, and Jetskate was his partner. So I've known Jetskate for a very long time, you know, almost my whole entire career. And I was talking to him, you know, he goes by Jairo obviously now, and I was talking to him, and, you know, I told him that Ruben Steiner is not really the person I want in the Resistance anymore. You know, he seemed great, but there was just something about him that I just despised, I didn't like. He tried to steal the spotlight from me. Okay, that's the problem I had with Ruben Steiner. He tried to steal the spotlight from me, and I didn't like that. And I talked to Jairo about it. I was like, listen, I need to do something to get back at Ruben Steiner, because I don't want him in the Resistance anymore. So me and Jairo were talking, and we were thinking, to make things realistic, why don't we enter a fake rivalry between each other? You know, me and Jairo, and a fake rivalry to set up Ruben Steiner for what just happened. You know, to turn on Ruben Steiner. That's exactly what we did. So the whole entire rivalry that me and Jairo had was a whole setup. It was a whole play. It wasn't real. Me and Jairo were not in a real rivalry. We set the whole thing up to get back at Ruben. And did it work? Absolutely it worked. And now look at this. Now look what's going on. Ruben Steiner versus Jairo Moraes tonight in the championship, the Cruiserweight Championship tournament. Do I think that Jairo is going to win the match? Jairo is definitely going to win the match. Okay, he's definitely going to win the match because Rune Steiner doesn't have a chance. Rune Steiner may be fast, but Gyro is aggressive and he can catch up to fast people. Okay, he's faced people like Ricochet, he's faced people like Ali, he's faced Will Ospreay. You know, he has faced numerous amounts of fast superstars before. You know, he's faced Jushin Thunder Liger. I mean, Jushin Thunder Liger was his biggest rival he's ever had. You know, and I feel like now, knowing that, you know, Gyro is in this company, Gyro has been wrestling for 30 years, okay? And someone that's been wrestling for that long and that has that many skills and is still going today just let you know how great he actually is. Because if he wasn't that great of a talent or that great of a wrestler or didn't create accolades in every company that he has been in, do I think that he would get this far in the company? No. He would have left wrestling a while ago. Well, Abraham Mateo lost this one. Matt Sydal gets the victory. Matt Sydal does get the victory. Congratulations. But I promise you, Matt Sydal is not going to get that far. He is not going to get that far at all. Matt Sydal does get the victory here tonight, though. He is going into the semifinals of the THG Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. What are your thoughts on Matt Sydal? He's great. He is. I will give him that. He is great. He has been great for a very long time. But do I think that he's going to win the whole entire thing? No. Gyro Garias is going to take that THG Cruiserweight Championship Tournament home to the Resistance where it belongs. Tyler Jordan and Kojo Alvarez, but they're going to be taking the tag team titles. We're going to all have gold. What I usually do to commentate matches like this is I forgot to do it this time though, but I usually take the commentary down, like I'll mute the commentary in the audio section of the options menu. I'll mute that and then just do my own commentary through the matches. Sometimes it can be kind of hard to do commentary if you don't really know like what to say, so I like to try to study of what I should say about each match or whatever. But this one is pretty much going to be back and forth. Jonathan Gersman talking about stuff with the other commentators. And yeah, so forth. But I feel like the commentary in this game is not that good. You know, that's kind of why I want to start doing my own commentating. You know, because the commentary is not that good in this game at all. Yeah, I do that sometimes. But for most shows, if I'm going to do commentary myself, I kind of think about what I'm going to say. You know, but there are times I'll just do things on the top of my head. You know, it happens, but. All right. We have our second match. This is also a match for the THG Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. Who are going to the semifinals of this one? Let's find out. Oh yeah? Nice. What do you think about Rune Steiner? Here comes Rune Steiner, a man that Gyro has injured. I mean, look at Rune Steiner right now. He is all bandaged up. He's wearing a neck brace. He's wearing bandages on his arm, on his chest. I mean, he is all bandaged up. Gyro is one of the most aggressive wrestlers I have ever met. And they didn't really show that because as a high flyer, they don't really show how aggressive a high flyer can be. But Gyro changed his whole entire look. He changed his whole entire system. because he didn't like the way he was being treated at all. You know, he wasn't getting championships anymore. He wasn't getting opportunities anymore. People weren't taking him seriously anymore. And I don't know how you don't. And the reason why is because, I mean, Gyro has been in wrestling for 30 years. Well, he has been wrestling for 30 years for sure, but I mean, you got to understand that, you know, Rube Steiner, whether you like him or not, he is a great wrestler. He is. He is a great wrestler, but he's not as good as Gyro. This man has only been wrestling. Rube Steiner's only been, you know, in the wrestling business for 3 years. Gyro has been 30 years going and still going. Well, here comes Gyro. Marias, you still have resistance gear rating. I do, yes. He does have the jacket already, but he said he doesn't want to wear it until he has the full gear. Just because of like the colors of his outfit right now, you know, the jacket would kind of be off what his outfit is. So he says he's not going to wear the jacket until he gets the whole entire gear. But yes, the gear will come around Thursday. They're currently, the costume designer is currently making Gyro's outfit right now, so, you know, if he's going to be wearing trunks or is he going to be wearing tights? It's going to be trunks to start with, but maybe tights later, I don't know. Gyro actually kind of likes the feel of trunks. He feels a little more free, like, you know, he feels, I mean, it gets hot in this place, so it can be kind of hard to wear tights. So he's thinking about sticking with trunks. But let's talk about Gyro's finisher. Illuminate Oblivion, and it definitely is an Oblivion. Have you ever gotten hit by that spinning back elbow? It does not feel good. I've faced him before when he went by Jetsuken, and he has used that move in the past as Jetsuken. And I've gotten hit by that once in a match that me and him have been in. I got hit by that, and it's painful. It is not a pretty sight. When you get hit by that move, you are knocked out. There's no way you're gonna be able to kick out of it. It's that bad. But Gyro, again, fighting Rune. You gotta give Rune credit though. Like seriously, even though you don't like him, you gotta give him credit. I mean, knowing that, you know, he is facing Gyro right now, a man who's literally almost ended his career. I mean, look at what Rune Steiner looks like, and he is still going after Gyro. He is, and he does have guts for that. He does. I will admit that. But Gyro is one of those wrestlers that just he'll take down anyway. He doesn't care how injured they are. He'll take him down. He'll fight. You have to say that. Look at Gyro. He still has a lot of that high flying that he had as Jetsuken, but he did throw a lot of more, you know, technical type moves in there, or power, you know, more power type moves. He has. He's vicious. He is absolutely vicious inside the ring, and he's fast. I know Rune Steiner is fast too, but Gyro is also very fast. And Gyro has faced a bunch of fast people in his career. He has, you know, so he knows what it's like. He knows how to catch up to someone with speed. Like you said, Rune Steiner's only been wrestling for 3 years or so. He is an Olympic gold medalist. Yeah, he is. I mean, didn't he defeat Usain Bolt's record in the Olympics? He did, yes. He did last year. Nice triple moonsault from Gyro, going for the pin. Can that be enough? That should have been enough right there. That should have been enough. I mean, getting hit by 3 moonsaults, that should have definitely been enough. You gotta ask the question though, like, knowing that Rune Steiner is no longer a part of the Resistance, is there any answers of why he's still wearing pink and black and stuff? You know, I honestly don't know. It's up to him. You know, it's up to him, I guess, whatever color he wants to wear. As you can see in his entrance, he took off. You know, he no longer has the Resistance logo on his jacket anymore that he wore to the entrance. You know, but he still, I guess he does like the pink. I mean, I honestly don't care if he's, you know, wears pink, black, and white, you know, the Resistance colors, as long as he doesn't have any of the logo on his tights. That's the only thing. If he does not have any of the Resistance logo on him, then it's fine. You know, because, I mean, who else wore pink, black, and white? The Heart Foundation, right? I didn't really care about that. It's fine. You know, they didn't have the Resistance logo on, did they? Obviously, we were the team at that time, but still. I mean, it's fine if he wants to wear black, white, and pink. That's fine. But as long as he does not have the Resistance gear or the Resistance logo, it's fine. But Rune Steiner, is Rune Steiner gonna win this match? Absolutely not. Rune Steiner is not gonna win this match at all. Rune Steiner right now taking control over Gyro. These guys are repping. Oh, and the beatdown continues. The beatdown does continue. This is why you don't want to attack Gyro with a weapon. I mean, look at what Rune looks like right now. Rune Steiner is not going to survive this match. I don't know why he thinks he is, but he is not going to survive this matchup. I promise you, it's not happening. And you can see Gyro has that chair. The chair that he has favored against the attack of Rune Steiner. This is not going to be good at all, is it? Attacking Rune Steiner with that chair. And this is exactly what it's like. This is exactly how it's going to be. And see right here, he's going to injure the other leg. He injured the one where you can see it's bandaged, but now he's going to injure that one. That's what he does. My gosh, you have to think. You have to think exactly Rune Steiner getting that chair off just in time to prevent that. Yeah, he's lucky. Alright, he's lucky. Rune Steiner is not going to survive this matchup. There's no way. Rune Steiner was close to getting hit with that. Oh, he absolutely was. But did he? No, he did not. Rune Steiner's still fighting though. He may still be fighting, but he's not going to survive this match. He can take down Gyro for as long as he wants to, but Gyro is still going to get the upper hand. Gyro is still going to get the win tonight. No matter what. It's how it is. But can you at least admit that Rune Steiner is a great wrestler? I didn't say Rune Steiner wasn't a great... Were you even listening? You are absolutely dumb. Were you even listening? Rune Steiner, I said that he is a great wrestler, but he was trying to take the spotlight off of me. And I don't appreciate that, and I don't like that. But as hard as I worked in wrestling, I do not want anyone to take the spotlight off of me. I worked way too damn hard in this company, going through blood, sweat, and tears for years to get to where I'm at. Case closed. If Rune wants to try to take that away from me, then we're going to have problems. Simple. And plus, not only that, but you know how awesome it is to actually have someone who's been wrestling for 30 years in the Resistance? That right there ups the ante for our team. Rune Steiner definitely is a great wrestler, but you know, with how damaged he is right now, he's not really able to do much in his matches as of right now. No, he's not. He's not. But he probably could once he gets healed, if he gets healed. He's doing all these matches where he's still damaged. He's not going to get healed like that. But honestly, I don't care. I honestly don't care. You think Rune Steiner's going to win this tournament? Do I think Rune Steiner's going to win the tournament? I literally just told you that Gyro is going to win the whole entire tournament. I said that during this matchup. I said that during Rune Steiner's entrance. Where he just went for RuneScape. But look at that, Gyro kicks out of it. Because Gyro knows what it takes to win matches. Right now, Rune Steiner's getting the upper hand. Rune Steiner might be getting the upper hand, yes. But Gyro is going to end up with it. See, just like that, clothesline, boom. Gonna be done right there. I mean, he's too damaged to kick out of a clothesline, honestly. But he does. Alright, so he kicked out of the clothesline. Come on, Gyro, put him away. Put him away already. This is how it is. He's gonna put him away. He's going to end this. But I think he wants to damage him anymore. He wants to send Rune Steiner a message saying, hey, I am going to damage you. That's what he wants to do, and that's what he's going to continue to do, whether you like it or not. Rune Steiner hitting a stunner on Gyro. So you really don't think that Rune Steiner is going to win this matchup? Rune Steiner is not going to win this matchup. Just stop saying that. He's not going to win this matchup. See that right there? That has got to be it right there. Rune Steiner's not getting up from that. Well, Rune Steiner just kicked out of that. Yeah, I saw that. Come on, Gyro, just put it away already. You think he's going to be able to put Gyro away? He's not putting Gyro away. Look, he's attacking Gyro right now, yes. But he's not going to put Gyro away. There it is, right there. Boom. Just like that. Just like that. That move can come out of nowhere. How on earth did how on earth did Rune Steiner kick out of that? Rune Steiner kicked out of it, didn't he? You know what? I don't want to talk to you anymore. Why don't you just let me do my thing, okay, and talk about what I want to talk about? So you go out for another pin. Could this be enough to end Rune Steiner? That is it right there. Boom. That's what we're talking about. Gyro is now moving on to the semifinals. Gyro puts away Rune Steiner to get the victory here tonight. He'll be moving on to the semifinals. Yeah, we never needed Rune Steiner. We never needed him. What we do need is Gyro Moraes. He's going to take this team so far, and he is going to be the next TSG Cruiserweight Champion. Promise you that. Hey, what's going on, Villain Club? How you doing? All right. Well, Matt Sydal defeated Abraham Mateo to advance to the semifinals of the TSG World Cruiserweight Championship, and then Gyro Moraes just defeated Rune Steiner to advance in the TSG World Cruiserweight Championship, which means next week it will be Gyro Moraes versus Matt Sydal in the semifinals. And then now we're on this match. This is for the TSG Knockouts Championship. It's a rematch from what happened at Hell's Coliseum. All right. Oh, it's a little confrontation in the back, between Hailey and Jonathan. Oof. That's tough. That is tough. Matt Sydal's gonna lose. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That's gonna be next week on THG. Former two-time THG Knockouts champion, Grace Palestini. No, he's still at the commentary table. Just enjoying the entrances. So I heard that we had a little confrontation with Haile Haas in the back. Yeah, I did. I did have a confrontation, actually. I don't really want to talk about it, but I did. If Haile wants to be the way she wants to be, that's fine. That's totally fine. Haile is the THG Knockouts champion. Grace Palestini better win this match. So who do you think is going to win this match? You know, honestly, I don't even care. But if I had to choose someone, I would say Grace Palestini. Oh, she's a former THG Knockouts champion, 2-time. You can see Haile Haas is wearing Eddie Guerrero inspired gear, as you can see. Yeah, I can see that. It has been known that Haile Haas's inspiration is actually Eddie Guerrero. She idolized Eddie Guerrero, and now she is wearing Eddie Guerrero inspired gear. It was Eddie Guerrero's birthday not too long ago, so makes sense. But here we go. We have a matchup here. Grace Palestini and Haile Haas. Will Grace Palestini win this match and become the new THG Knockouts champion? She better. She absolutely better. Grace Palestini has what it takes to be champion. All right, she's a 2-time THG Knockouts champion. She can become a 3-time easily. Easily. Then why hasn't she done it already? She's probably waiting for the right moment. Nice kick right there to Haile Haas. Just taking her down early in this matchup. Very nice kick there from Grace Palestini. So what are your thoughts on Haile Haas? What are my thoughts on Haile Haas? You know, I know for saying what I'm going to say about Haile Haas is going to grab Hunter Haas's attention. But honestly, I don't really care about that. If Hunter Haas has a problem with me, then he can settle with me in the ring. But Haile Haas, she asked me backstage why I turned heel. And then she slapped me. And if she wants to be that way, then she can. That's fine. She didn't even give me time to answer. She literally just asked me the question, and then she slapped me and then left. So, if Hunter Haas wants to try to figure out why she did that, that's fine, but I don't really have much to say about it. I don't have time for this type of nonsense. I don't, okay? I am a champion, okay? I am the THG Intercontinental Champion. I am the AEW World Champion. Okay, I don't have time for this. I think Hunter Haas just needs to talk to Haile. Explain what's going on, right? Keep Haile Haas in the cage or something. It's like a wild animal. But Grace Palestini, however, I feel like Grace Palestini is going to easily win this match. But she's not really doing it easily. But she's doing pretty good. I think she can win the championship. I mean, she has beaten Evelyn Rose. You know, she's beaten my wife, Evelyn Rose, for the championship before. You know, she has. They have fought numerous times. They've had a rivalry, you know. But it's been all settled. It's been all settled. But yeah, you know, if I know that if you know Grace Palestini can beat Evelyn Rose, she can definitely beat Heidi Haas. Heidi Haas is one of the greatest female wrestlers in the world right now. Yeah, so is Evelyn Rose. Now, the other thing I gotta ask you about too is that you guys have recently had problems with Chris Statlander and Noam Dar. Is that still going on? With me and Noam Dar, not really. He hasn't really talked to me in quite a while. Between Heidi Haas and Chris Statlander, or between Evelyn Rose and Chris Statlander, I honestly don't know. I should ask her about that, but I honestly don't know. They mainly had a problem because I had a Galaxy attire going on, and I guess they didn't like that because they thought I was copying them, but they're not the only ones that have worn Galaxy attires. So I don't know what their deal was, but obviously I don't wear the Galaxy attire anymore. That didn't really last too long. I don't really wear that too much anymore, you know. Now, I'm here with the Resistance. I don't know, I guess you're just too lazy to take off the glasses, to be honest. Might have just been too lazy to take them off. Because she doesn't usually wear glasses in the ring. That's going to be it right there, isn't it? Grace Palestini kicks out. Staying alive. Wants to do more in this matchup. Really am liking the Eddie Guerrero inspired gear that Heidi is wearing here tonight. It was Eddie Guerrero's birthday a couple days ago. Very nice super kick from Grace Palestini. That's got to be right there. That was a beautiful super kick. The whole pop-up thing, that was not... Oh, it's a nice rope break. Yeah, way to go, ref. Calling for a rope break. Grace Palestini would have had that one if it wasn't for that rope break. Looks like Jonathan doesn't really like Heidi Haas too much. No, absolutely not. After what she did backstage, no, I have no respect for her. You know, if I want to turn heel, I'll turn heel. I'll do whatever I want to do. Come on, Grace, you can do this. Put it away. Nice real barrel DDT from Heidi Haas. This is not going to be it. It's not going to be it. Come on, Grace, kick out. Look at that, not even a 1 count. Grace Palestini kicks out. Not even a 1 count. You see that? That's what I'm talking about. Very nice rope break, low. The ref called for a rope break. Oh, gotcha. So what do you think Heidi Haas is going to win this match? I mean, honestly, if you look at Heidi Haas, you can definitely tell that she has what it takes to be a champion. She's been champion, you know, almost everywhere she's been. I mean, she has, and she's also been doing a good job winning, you know, mixed gender tag team matches, you know, with her husband Hunter Haas. But you know, I do have to be careful what I say because obviously Hunter is my boss. Now, anyways, I was just mainly, you know, AEW, but now I am THG since I am the Intercontinental Champion. So technically, Hunter Haas is also my boss, as well as Tony Khan. You know, so I guess I do have to be careful of what I say, but still, I mean, Heidi Haas doing what she's doing. There was no call for that. That was not called for. I would easily answer that question if she just didn't slap me, but she slapped me, so fuck it, you know. I am a champion. Okay, I have 2 belts. Okay, I have 2 belts, and I think some people are just jealous about that. I think some people are just jealous of that. You know, Hailey gave me motivation. I mean, I was on a losing streak at one point. Remember that? I was going to give a response. I was. But it's just happening. So what's going to happen now? Nothing. I don't care. You know, if Hailey wants to be that way, she can be that way. I honestly don't care. Not going to really say anything bad about her, you know, because obviously Hunter is my boss. I have to be careful what I say, you know, because I like this job. I want to keep it. I do like the aggressiveness of Grace Palestini right now, though. She woke up after getting hit with that code of silence. Learned that can just hit out of nowhere. Right now, Grace Palestini taking down Hailey Haas. She's going for that dive. Very vicious dive right here. Look at this. Boom. Just like that. A lot of height in that. That's why Grace is so good. She has a lot of height in what she does. Grace now going to the top rope. Nice shooting star press. That was a thing of beauty right there. Absolutely. Well, what do you think about Grace Palestini's husband, Eddie? Eddie England? Yeah. What do you mean by that thing about him? What do you think about him? Like, have you ever had any problem with him? No, not really. I mean, Eddie England, you know, we haven't really had any problems in the past. I'm cool with Eddie, you know. I don't know what Eddie thinks about me, but I'm cool with Eddie. I have nothing against him. I'm honestly cheering for his wife right now. So if that doesn't make him like me, I don't know what will. Nice triple moonsault as Grace goes for the pin. Could this be it for the championship? Hailey just needs to lose already. That's the thing right there. Hailey just needs to lose already. Come on, Grace. Don't take your ball off the game. You can do all that later. And yeah, that's the other thing as well. Eddie England, I gotta say that Eddie England is one of the greatest champions of all time. He actually motivated me to step up my game to be a champion. I mean, did you see the United Kingdom Championship reign that he had? He was legit the WWE United Kingdom champion for 1,172 days. Can you imagine holding a title for over 1,000 days? He's the first person to do that since Bruno Sammartino. You know how huge that is? Eddie England is one of the greatest champions of all time. And now he is the TSG World Heavyweight Champion. And I think that a lot of that is going to get onto Grace Palestini. It's going to get attached to Grace. Grace Palestini is going to be that same way. I mean, she is dating him. You know, they're married. So she's going to end up being that same way and be one of the greatest champions that we ever have here. It's going to happen. When is it going to happen? I honestly don't know. It could start tonight. Who knows? It could start at TSG Wasteland next month. We don't know. I heard that TSG Wasteland is actually going to be taking place in the desert. It is, yes. It's going to be taking place in the desert. It's an outdoor arena. And yeah, it's going to be pretty hot, but nothing like Hell's Coliseum, obviously. But yes, it is going to be taking place in the desert, outside. Over that insult to injury. And going for another one. Come on, Grace. Gotta get out of this. Going for the martinis. That connects. Cannot be enough to end Grace Palestini. And it is. Hailey Haas retains. Well, looks like Hailey retained. Yeah, Hailey retained. She did, but I know that Grace Palestini is going to be TSG Knockouts champion again. And when she is, she's going to be just as great of a champion as Eddie England is. Another question I want to ask is, do you ever see Eddie England being part of the Resistance at some point? I mean, I would like for it to happen at some point, but honestly, I know that Eddie England isn't really fond on tag teams. He's more of a single type wrestler. He doesn't really like the tag team. But yeah, I mean, honestly, Eddie England has told me before that he's not really fond on being in the tag team. He doesn't really like being in the tag team. He has been in the past, but he wasn't really a fan of it. You know, so if he doesn't want to be in the tag team, he wants to be a solo competitor, that's totally fine. But I will say, I mean, if he ever wanted to be in the Resistance, I would offer him a spot, for sure. But I know that that's not going to happen because he doesn't really want to be in the tag team. And that's fine. You know, not everyone does. Yeah, Eddie England's not really, he's never been really the tag team type person. He likes to go solo and win like solo championships. The only tag team matches that he'll like to be in is like mixed gender tag team matches, like teaming up with his wife, Grace Palestini. He doesn't mind those, but like when it comes to like a legit tag team match, then yeah, he's not really fond of that. He likes to be more of a, you know, solo competitor. Yeah, I decided to try something different with Jimmy Havoc and go with like some face paint and stuff. I kind of decided to do something like that, so I just thought give it a shot, just see what it, see what it's about, see how good it looks. So we'll see what it's like. We'll see if it catches on. And Jimmy Havoc does return, by the way. This is Jimmy Havoc has not competed in quite a while. He's coming back from injury. Shane Recto. I want to know what your thoughts are on this guy. Shane Recto. He is a really great high flyer, to be honest. He's one of the greatest high flyers I've ever seen in the ring. You know, he's not afraid to risk his life. He's not. You know, I understand that. He's absolutely great. This guy has zero gravity. I mean, that's tough. He has zero gravity. The man that gravity forgot. That's what Shane Recto is. And he shows it in the ring. And then we have Jimmy Havoc. Jimmy Havoc is probably one of the most intimidating technical wrestlers that you will ever be in the ring with. This guy is a great wrestler. He honestly is a great wrestler. And I see a huge future for him here in THG. He just came back from injury, and I know that he's going to do everything that he can to be great. Probably, but he's going to have to wait about probably 18, 19 years. His son just got born. He just came back from his son being born. He's only like a week old. So you actually know Jimmy Havoc pretty well. Absolutely. Last year I faced him for the title, for the THG World Heavyweight Championship. He's absolutely great. and I was in the ring with him, and he is one of the hardest competitors I've ever faced. What do you think about his new look? His new look is actually really good. I like it. I mean, the whole face paint thing and everything. I know he has worn face paint in the past, but I actually kind of like it. It suits him. Well, I guess we'll see what Jimmy Havoc has, huh? Well, I guess we'll find out. We have Shane Recto, then we have Jimmy Havoc. Jimmy Havoc just coming back from injury, and Jimmy Havoc looks better than ever. He honestly looks better than ever. And I love the whole face paint idea. I love the whole face paint. I love it. So you have faced Jimmy Havoc for the TSG World Championship last year. I have. And Jimmy Havoc, like I said, gave me one hell of a fight. He's one of the, I mean, he was one of the toughest superstars I've ever faced in the ring. Honestly. We can see Jimmy Havoc taking it to Shane Recto right now. Shane Recto has been in THG since the very beginning. He's one of the originals, one of the OGs in THG. And he definitely has what it takes to be a champion, for sure. Oh, he does, absolutely. Shane Recto and Jimmy Havoc both have what it takes to be a champion. Jimmy Havoc is a former THG World Heavyweight Champion. He held the title last year. And he was a great champion. An absolutely great champion. He's a great friend of ours. Me and Evelyn's. I know that You Never the Rose are also having a baby on the way. Absolutely. That's right. Evan the Rose has been gone for a while. She's currently pregnant, can't compete right now, but she is set to return back into the ring sometime in March. Don't know exactly the day, but she wants to come back. She wants to come back to the ring sometime between March and July. Sometime around there is when she wants to return to the ring. So when is your guys' baby going to be born? It's set to be born in January. January, yes. But yeah, me and Jimmy have had, fights before for the championship, and I did end up beating Jimmy for the title. There has been times during his reign where he actually beat me to retain his championship, and then finally I ended up beating him for the title to end the rivalry. But yeah, Jimmy Havoc, me and him, it wasn't really a vicious rivalry, but we were in a little bit of a rivalry. I fought up for the championship numerous times and stuff. We had battles and attacked each other backstage and stuff like that, But in the end, me and him shook hands after the rivalry. Me and him shook hands after I won the championship, and we parted ways, and we're friends, Well, it is good to see Jimmy Havoc back in THG again for sure. Oh, it is. Do you know when Jimmy Havoc's gonna make his debut in AEW? Because he hasn't competed in AEW. AEW's only been going on for a couple months now. Yeah, I honestly don't know when he's going to be making his debut in AEW, but hopefully soon. I know that he'll be great in AEW. TSG and AEW shares one big massive roster. So Jimmy Havoc he'll definitely be competing in AEW as well. But I don't know when he's going to make his AEW debut. What do you think about this match? Do you think that Jimmy Havoc is going to win this matchup? Honestly, I will go ahead and admit that this is actually going to be a tough one to determine who I want to win. I mean, it's honestly going to be a tough one. I would like to see both members actually become Cruiserweight champion at some point. Honestly, I mean, I can't really say who I want to win this match. I honestly don't really care what the outcome is, to be honest. Whether Jimmy Havoc wins, whether Shane Recto wins, I'll be happy either way. We have Shane Recto now going to the top rope with Jimmy Havoc. Look at this nice bulldog. That was beautiful. I've never seen someone do that before off the top rope. That was amazing. Shane Recto definitely does set wonders. Oh, here we go. The Dude Buster connects. There it is. That could be enough. So right now, talking about earlier about the NXT United Kingdom Championship. Your friend is actually NXT United Kingdom Champion right now. Absolutely, he is. Yvonne Montray is the current NXT UK Champion. He's been a champion for over a year now, which is crazy. It's been over a year now since Yvonne has won that championship. He's been champion for like 380 something days now, and he's been a great champion. A great champion. We have Shane Recto going to the top rope right now. Jimmy Havoc laying out. Look at that beautiful moonsault landing on Jimmy Havoc. Awkward type of landing, but still connected. Shane Recto, this is what we're talking about. Shane, he's not afraid to risk himself up on the top rope. He'll do anything that he wants. When you see that moonsault that he just did? So the baby you guys are having, Jonathan, is supposed to be due in February? February to March is when it's supposed to be due. Evan Rose is planning on returning to the ring around July. It's been so possibly returning to the ring. But yeah, I mean, our baby is going to be a girl. We have known the sex now. It's going to be a girl. But yeah, it's going to be due between February and March. We'll know once it comes close to the time. But yeah, Evelyn is planning on returning to the ring sometime around July. Right now we have Shane Recto, the nice Hurricane Rana. Shane Recto doing a great job here against Jimmy Havoc right now. Oh, absolutely, he definitely is. And taking out Jimmy Havoc off the top, the springboard. I think Shane Recto also got hurt a little bit from that. That's what happens, you know, you do moves like that. That's what happens. You get hurt, you know. But what do? You get back up and you keep fighting. And that's what I love about Shane Recto. And Jimmy Havoc's the same way. He does the same thing and he ends up continuing. They don't give up. You don't give up in this business. You just keep on going. You gotta prove yourself. That's exactly what they're doing right now. They're proving themselves. Very nice right there. Very nice. Very beautiful right there. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what Shane Recto does. Is he connects with anything and you don't even expect it. So out of these two, who do you think is going to advance in the TSG Cruiserweight Championship Tournament? Like I said, it's hard to decide. You know, honestly, I would like to see them both. I would like to see them both be in it. I would like to see them both compete in it. But if I did have to choose one, I'd like to see Shane Recto get the chance. You know, Jimmy Havoc has been a champion in this company before. You know, I would like to see Shane Recto hold a title in TSG. I would love to see that. So I would have to say probably Shane Recto. But like I said before, oh, very nice. Kind of the way that Jimmy landed it. So aggressive. Definitely a concussion worthy. But Jimmy survives. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, I mean, I honestly don't mind who wins this match. But I would like to see Shane Recto get the victory. And there's the Acid Rainmaker from Jimmy Havoc to Shane. And Jimmy Havoc gets the victory. Wow, just out of nowhere. Shane Recto had the match going the whole entire time. Like, he literally had control almost the whole entire match. But just like that, Jimmy Havoc is able to turn it around. That's why you gotta watch out for Jimmy Havoc. That's why he's a technical wrestler. You don't know what to expect when it comes from this man. You honestly don't. Oh yeah? Ooh. That was before the show. Alright. Very nice win from Jimmy Havoc. Absolutely. Now Jimmy Havoc does go. He does go into the TSG Cruiserweight Championship Tournament now. He will be in the semifinals. And look who is finally making their debut right here in THG. It has been long awaited, and it has finally come. And this is also the final match of the first round of the THG World Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. Who will move on to the semifinals to face Jimmy Havoc? We'll see what happens. We'll see if Will Ospreay wins or if Zack Sabre Jr. wins. Let's find out. All right. Yeah. Alright, once the match starts, and we gotta talk about Zack Sabre Jr. here. What do you think about this guy? Zack Sabre Jr. has to be one of the best submission wrestlers in the world, honestly. I mean, his manipulation to, you know, people's body parts that he does, like all the arms and the legs and all the... I mean, this guy right here is dangerous inside the ring. He will make you tap instantly. He definitely will. And I've been in the ring with him, and it is not a pretty sight. Like, honestly, it is painful the whole way through. But I would like to see Will Ospreay get the victory. I would like to see him in the semifinals. To see Will Ospreay versus Jimmy Havoc will be impressive. It will be amazing to see. They compete against each other before. But here comes Will Ospreay. Oh yes, the man Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay didn't like what WWE was doing to him. So what did he do? He left WWE and he came here to THG, which is the right move. It's the right place to be. THG and AEW is where you're going to get all of your opportunity you want. Look at Apollo Crews for instance. Apollo Crews, Vince McMahon didn't do anything to Apollo Crews. Anything. He did not push him once. But what happened when Apollo Crews left WWE and went to AEW? He's the AEW United States Champion and on top of the world right now. That's what it does. That's what AEW THG does. Hunter Haas built this show for that reason. Hunter Haas built THG to give superstars a chance that did not have a chance in other wrestling companies. And AEW does the same exact thing. Another thing I want to talk about before we get on to this match as well. I heard before the show you had another confrontation with Bosky. What happened there? Bosky got in my face. He tried to test me, he got in my face, so I unleashed a vicious attack on him. Bosky has a short concussion, nothing too serious, but he had to be taught a lesson. You don't want to test me at all. Well, Bosky does have a short concussion, and we're going to hear more about that later on, but again, with Zack Sabre Jr. already working on the arm of Will Ospreay. Zack Sabre Jr., like I said, is one of the greatest wrestlers that you will ever be in the ring with. I mean, the way he manipulates the body parts is absolutely incredible. It's honestly incredible. This guy right here, you don't want to underestimate him at all. Oh, just bending the fingers, possibly breaking the fingers. This is what I'm talking about. This is honestly what I'm talking about. But nice stunner from Will Ospreay. Taking down Zack Sabre Jr. This is Zack's debut here in THG. It is. It is. And he's doing incredible so far. But nice pin. Will Ospreay now picking up Zack Sabre Jr. with a nice TKO. But here we have Zack Sabre Jr. and the way that he just takes the body parts and rips just like that. The fingers just getting ripped. And just look at this. Look at this. Look at what Zack Sabre. Look at this. This is the stuff we are talking about with Zack Sabre Jr. I mean, all of these moves, all of these positions that you don't expect to see, you're seeing. Exactly. That's why he's a body manipulator. He is just like Pete Dunne. He manipulates the body parts of everyone he's in the ring with. He damages them to the end. And he does not give up. He does not stop. Just look at this. Just look at him working on the arms right now. Look at this. Look at what he's doing. Zack Sabre Jr. definitely doing a good job at keeping the body parts. Now Zack bringing Will Ospreay. Now Will passes it on, bringing Zack Sabre Jr. on the ringside. Oh, very nice here. Look at this. Look at this Dragon Sleeper. Zack Sabre Jr. again working on the arm, or working on the head there, working on all the body parts, just like we were talking about. That's what he does. That's why Zack Sabre Jr. is such an impressive wrestler. I would like to see Will Ospreay get the victory though. It would be nice to see Will Ospreay get the victory. But you can't underestimate this man, Zack Sabre Jr. You can't. What is Zack Sabre Jr. doing now? Oh, look at this! Look at this! Tying Will Ospreay up in the knot. The nice kick. Zack Sabre Jr. just now working on Will Ospreay. Zack does so many things that you just don't see any other wrestler do. And that's exactly why Zack Sabre Jr. is just so great. So you think that Will Ospreay's going to win? I would like to see Will Ospreay win. Absolutely. I would love to see Will Ospreay win. And he might actually win. You never know. You never know. Right now we have Zack Sabre Jr. getting beat on the head by Will Ospreay. Very nice moonsault. This match is definitely an incredible match already. It definitely is. It definitely is. So we also heard too from about Rune Steiner. We heard that the Resistance laid a 6-on-1 beating on Rune Steiner. Yeah, of course. We had to show Rune Steiner that we don't need him. So what did we do? We attacked him with candlesticks. We took the candlestick, we beat him senseless with it, and the rest pretty much is self-explanatory. We don't need him. And Rune Steiner just doesn't understand it. He's like, you need me. You need me. You need my speed. You need this. You need that. No, we don't need you, Rune. And we showed that. We don't need you at all. We never have and we never will. End of story. Oh, very nice. Look at this. Oh! Oh! Zack Sabre Jr. The nice TKO guillotine. Rope guillotine. See, this is what we are talking about. Right here. This is what we are talking about. And yeah, that's the other thing. Zack Sabre Jr., he never hesitates when he does submissions. He never hesitates. There's no hesitation. There's no remorse. Zack Sabre Jr. will literally do everything he can to break your arms until you give up. It's what Zack does. This is what he does. This is how he wrestles. It's so unique and it's incredible. I love seeing this type of stuff from wrestlers. I love seeing what they can do. He works, and he's not just, look, notice how he's not just working on the arm. He is working on all body parts right now. Hey, what's up, JVN? How's it going? He is working on all body parts right now. Just look at that. He's not just worrying about the arm. He's worrying about it all. He is worrying about it all.
End of this match, but the struggle's worth it.
Well, if a small package driver can that be enough? You gotta know that Zack Sabre Jr. definitely is a submission wrestler. He shows it each and every single week. He definitely does. And look at this. Look at this. This is what we are talking about from Zack Sabre Jr. See, that's how he is. That's what he does. He's always been like that, and he will always be like that. And if anyone have a problem with it, well, that's their problem. And again, look at this foot choke, the choke. That's how he is. That's how Zack Sabre Jr. is. But Will Ospreay needs to try to find some separation if he can. If he wants to continue in this, he has to find some separation. And look at this choke again, using everything to his advantage. He does what he wants when he wants. That is how Zack Sabre Jr. is. He does what he wants when he wants. And can you stop him? Absolutely not. You can't stop him. Not when he's like this. And look at this. Look at what he's going for. Look at this submission. This is why Zack Sabre Jr. is so incredible, but nice follow-away moonsault slam. Can Zack hit, or can Will Ospreay hit? Oh, he's not. Oh, nice backflip kick. Very nice backflip kick. Will Ospreay trying to create some separation now, and he does. He does, and that's why he's so great. Will Ospreay is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. These are two of the greatest wrestlers of all time. And Will Ospreay deserves a championship opportunity. And he is facing one of the greatest submission wrestlers of all time. And I think that Will Ospreay might have a chance of winning here. He just needs to step up the game just a little bit. But Will Ospreay is absolutely great. I mean, the stuff that he does, if you guys want to know what Will Ospreay is capable of, watch Will Ospreay versus Ricochet. Watch the matches that they have had back in the Indies. Watch it all. Every single one of them. They're incredible. They're absolutely incredible. Some of the best matches I've ever seen in my life. It's like superheroes. It's like watching superheroes fight without powers. Just doing all those, moves that they do, all those martial art moves that they do. That's how it is. And look at this, what's he looking for now? Oh! Will Ospreay needs this shot. He needs a title opportunity. He has what it takes. But Zack Sabre Jr. does too. They both do. And this is why they have this match. Now Will Ospreay looking for something. What's he looking for? Nice powerbomb! The sit-out powerbomb to Zack Sabre Jr. He might have a chance right here. This might be his chance. Will Ospreay needs to capitalize on this. He cannot waste any time. He can't be doing stuff like that. He needs to capitalize on this. Going for a nice, beautiful arm drag, and followed by that drop kick. Will Ospreay doing a great job here. He absolutely is. He is doing a great job. I will give him that. Very nice. Reverse STO, or the STO. Will Ospreay now going for the pin. And this is exactly what we are talking about. Oh, going for that Michinoku driver. For the pin. Can this be enough? Thought that was going to be enough right there, but it was not. Getting Will Ospreay, telling Will Ospreay to get himself up. Oh, we have seen this. That could be enough. That Kimura lock. And Will Ospreay has to tap to Zack Sabre Jr. Well, it looks like Zack, he gets to the semifinals. It was an incredible match between these two, though. I'll be honestly, it was. It definitely was. And the match that taught me a lesson was when Kenny Omega had knocked out myself with that knee. You know, made me bleed, and I had to receive medical attention. And ever since then, I realized what I had to do. I had to step up my game. That was back at PWG. I had to step up my game, and I did that. And now look at me. Look at where I am now. And, you know, now with Vail, you know, years later, when Vail almost ended me in the third stage, I thought I was done. But I never gave up. Because even though I looked wasted, I know what was right. Zack Sabre Jr. gets the victory here tonight. That's incredible. Now he's going into the semifinals. It's great. Next week. This is great. And now it is time for our main event. THG Tag Team Championships on the line. It is the Resistance versus the Hurt Business. The two members of the Hurt Business, Dudes with Attitude. They are still using their name Dudes with Attitude, but they are also going to be called the Hurt Business as well because they are part of the team. We will see more MVP, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin. We will all see them as well throughout the weeks too, because they're all part of the Hurt Business. But here we go. The Resistance. Can they decrown? Can they take the Tag Team Championships off of the Hurt Business, off of Dudes with Attitude? We'll find out. Here we go. Main event for THG. And here comes my brothers. My dearest friends. My cousin. My great friend Kojo, my uncle, Silo's dad. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. They're going to take the gold here tonight. I know they are. See that Storm, you know, being 59 years old, he looks great. Oh, absolutely. He does look great. I mean, look at him. Still keeps his shape. Look at this guy. He's huge. He's obviously in the bodybuilding career. You know, he stays fit. Well, 55, that's right, sorry, 55. One thing I love about Storm is that even though he is 55 years old, he still has that crazy side that he had back in the day. He was just like that back in the day. He was crazy. He was a psycho. And I loved it. I loved every moment of it. And he still has that side trip years later. We have the Hurt Business. Two members of the Hurt Business, dudes with attitude, Noah Frost and Samuel Davis. Noah Frost and Samuel Davis did what you had to do, right? Is that what you want to hear? You want to know something? It may be time for them, but their time is about to come to an end. Dudes with attitude, or also known as the Hurt Business, do not have what it takes to beat the Resistance. They just beat the Resistance last night. You know what? You can shut up. You can shut up right now. I don't care what you have to say. Watch. The Hurt Business is going to fall tonight. They're going to fall tonight. Just watch. So we got Kojo Alvarez. We got Siler Jordan right there. Two of the greatest wrestlers. And then we have this team. Like, who the hell do they think they are? Honestly.
Some prestigious tag titles on the line right now.
Call themselves that Hurt Business. But we're taking those titles away from them. They're going to get the gold. Then I have gold. And then Gyro's going to get the TSG Cruiserweight Championship. And then we are all going to have gold. I gotta take off. There we go. Gotta take that off. I had that off when I did that thing with Rube Steiner, so I forgot to turn it off. But here we go. We have Noah Frost fighting things off with Siler. Siler is a fan, obviously. He's my cousin. You know, and I'm grateful to have him as a cousin. I'm grateful to have Storm as an uncle. I am. Storm is a great wrestler. He's always been a great wrestler. Do you think Storm might have what it takes still to be a wrestler? Obviously. He doesn't have to fight. He doesn't have to. But if he wants to, he can totally fight for our team. Honestly. You know, I know that he's currently retired as a wrestler, but if he wants to wrestle in a match, you know, in a tag team match with the Resistance, if he wants to be in a tag team match, if he wants to team up with his, you know, son Siler, that'd be awesome to see. I would totally let that happen. I don't mind. You know, he's the manager. He can do what he wants. You know, so if Storm wants to wrestle a match, you know, with his son or with Kojo or even with me in a tag team match, he's more than welcome to put on the gear and wrestle. We actually have a wrestling attire for him. If he wants to wrestle for our team, if he wants to be in the match, we have a wrestling attire made for him. So he is more than welcome to come out of retirement and wrestle with us if he wants to. But that's totally up to him. You know, we're not going to force him to wrestle because he's mainly our manager. You know, so he doesn't have to wrestle for us if he doesn't want to. But if he wants to, he's more than welcome to. I'd love to see him in the ring again. He was a great wrestler. And what do you think about Private Party? Private Party sent a message to FTR on AEW Dynamite on Twitter saying that we challenge you to the Tag Team Championships. Do you think Private Party can defeat FTR for the AEW Tag Team Championships? Oh, definitely. Definitely. I believe they can. Absolutely. Private Party is part of the Resistance. They signed the contracts. They are part of us now. But they are mainly with AEW. You know, so you won't see them much on THG. You'll be mainly seeing their stuff on AEW. But yes, absolutely. I think they have what it takes to beat FTR for sure. I think they do. Well, I guess we'll find out later, huh? I guess we'll find out. Absolutely. We have gear made for Private Party, for the Resistance. We have gear made for them. So they will be wearing the Resistance gear on AEW Dynamite this week. Does Private Party have a match on AEW Dynamite? Private Party has a match on AEW Dynamite and AEW Dark this week. Tomorrow and on Thursday. So who are they fighting? Who are they fighting on AEW Dark? They're going to be fighting High Energy, also known as the Hybrid 2. That will be on AEW Dark. I don't know who they're going to be fighting on AEW Dynamite yet. But tomorrow night they will be going against Angelico and Jack Evans. We have Siler Jordan, who was actually born in America. Siler Jordan was born in America, but he's still my cousin. You know, we were born in different countries, but that doesn't really matter. We're still cousins. Because Storm is my uncle, you know, and he lived in America when he had Siler. So we're still cousins, you know, and Storm is my, you know, he's my uncle. So you don't ever see Siler, you know, backstabbing you at any point. Obviously, no. Honestly, no. He would never do that. I know he would never do that. I've known him for so long. He has never done that. Me and him has never fought. We never had problems with each other, ever. I know that would never happen, ever. What about Kojo? Kojo's like family. I honestly don't ever see Kojo doing the same. I don't see him doing it either. I don't see him doing it either. I mean, they work so great as a team. Just look at that. They work so great as a team. It's like it was meant to be. Well, Kojo is, he's been known to having a Norwegian shipwrecked, or a Norwegian pirate as his gimmick. Is kind of what he is, a Norwegian pirate. He wears the pirate hat to the ring. He does. What do you think about it? I honestly like it. I honestly like it. You know, obviously I was born in Norway, you know, and having Kojo also be Norwegian, and Kojo also having Alvarez as the last name. I mean, it runs in the family, you know. And Kojo, obviously his finisher is called Shipwrecked. Kojo is one of his move is vicious. You don't want to get hit with that. He's called a Shipwrecked for a reason. It literally wrecks you. Now we got Samuel Davis. And Samuel Davis and Noah Frost now taking it to Kojo. Come on, Kojo, get yourself up. Come on, you got this. You got this. So one thing I have known about the Resistance, though, is that even though you guys are heels, and you guys don't really have, you know, you guys don't really, you guys aren't really liked right now. You guys are heels. You guys don't believe in interfering in matches to win. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Even though we're heels, we don't believe in cheating to win matches. Because we want to prove that we are the greatest. We are devastating when it comes to in matches. That's why we tell everyone, don't resist, just join. You don't want to resist our invitation, because if you resist, what happened to Rune is going to happen to you. Obviously, Rune didn't resist, he was part of our team. But I'm just saying, like, if you resist and you don't join us, what happened to Rune, that same thing's going to happen to you. So don't resist. Just join. If we ask you to join us, don't resist it. Just join us. Just say yes. You're going to save so much trouble. And you'll have a career left. You'll have a career still. Siler Jordan is a great wrestler. He honestly is a great wrestler. He has been for a very long time. He's been in this industry for 15 years. Would you ever like to see Storm Christensen and Siler Jordan team up? Absolutely. That would be amazing to see. See son and father team up with each other in a match? That would be awesome. I would love to see that. Would love to see that. Now, the other question I want to ask you, Jonathan, is when you guys, if you guys win the tag team championships, it's not if, it's when, because you will. We will win the tag team titles. Okay, so when you guys win the tag team championships, are you guys going to be using the Freebird rules? Absolutely. We have more than 2 members. Absolutely. Any 2 member, if we win the tag team titles, any 2 member of our team can defend those championships. Any 2 member, it doesn't matter which one. It can be Siler and Storm. It can be Kojo and me. It can be Kojo and Siler. It can be Kojo and Storm. It can be the private. It can be Private Party. You know, it can be one member of the Private Party and Kojo. Any 2 member of the Resistance can compete for the tag team championships, can defend the titles. So yes, we would definitely be using the Freebird rule. Nice Superman punch from Noah Frost. What does he have? Very nice. Oh, looking for the last shot. Connects, going for the pin. Looks like Siler also uses that move they use sometimes. He does. I actually got the move from him, to be honest. That's actually, Siler Jordan's been using that move for quite a while, actually. It used to be his finisher a long time ago. He's been using that move for about 15 years. For his whole entire career, he's been using that move. And I actually got it from him. He said I can use it. She ended up using it. I ended up using it, exactly. And it's a devastating move. It got me to win a lot. You know, it's definitely a devastating move. But my main move is the Blackout. Obviously, inspired off of Chris Jericho. And I also like how you use the Blackout in the form of a top rope move. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta use your moves as whatever you have to do to win, right? Whether it's doing the finish, whether it's doing your finisher off the top rope, whether it's doing a springboard, whether it's catching them in midair, whatever it is, you gotta do what you gotta do. So yes, I hit the Blackout from the top rope. I've never done it before. I wanted to try it. I did. It was successful. And I'm still champion. And will be, always. No one's taking this title off of me. Are you kidding me? Come on, let's be realistic here. No one is taking this championship off of me. Oh man, Tombstone long blow. That could be enough, but it was a rope break. That was a close one. I will have to say that. That was definitely a close one. He got hit with the last shot, stealing Siler Jordan's move. He did not just do that. Did he really just steal Siler Jordan's move? Siler, answer back to that. That is not acceptable. That is not acceptable. Alright, sounds good, Max. He tags in Kojo. Yes, he does. Come on, Kojo, you got this. Kojo going to the top rope. Kojo is great. He's great. Going for that nice leg drop. Look at what Kojo's been doing lately. Look at what he's done. Look at what he is doing currently. Look at that. Look at that boot to the face. You see what I'm talking about? That is what he is. Oh, he's going for Shipwrecked. Shipwreck connects. That could be enough. Can that be enough? But Samuel Davis kicks out. Samuel Davis actually kicked out of that. Oh, Kojo going to the top now. What is he looking for? The suplex outside the ring. Gotta get it back into the ring. Oh, but Samuel gets Kojo back into the ring. Come on, guys. Win the championships. Do it. Come on. We need those gold. We need the tag team titles. Siler Jordan is out. Siler Jordan is out. Come on, Siler, get up. Get up, Siler. Siler, get up. Get back up there. Get back with your partner. Good. He's back up. Oh, that could be enough. That could be it. And look at that. Kojo survives. That's how he is. Come on, Kojo. You got this. You got this. Now what's he looking for? What is Siler Jordan looking for now? Oh, it looks like he might be looking for something. The coast to coast. Come on, Siler. Put it away, Siler. There it is! The knee right to the face. He calls that the silencer. But Noah kicks out. Siler Jordan called that the silencer, but Noah Frost kicks out of it. Come on, guys, you can do this. You can do this. Grab those tag titles. We have Kojo right now and Noah Frost inside the ring. You think they're going to get the championships? They're definitely going to get the championship. You know how many times I have said that? Do you honestly know how many times I have said that? You just need to shut up and let me commentate. Okay, I got this. I can handle it from here. Go in the back, go home, do something. I got this. I will do what I have to do. I will say what I have to say. Nobody's going to stop that. So why don't you just shut up already? A nice boot right there. I think Kojo could be looking for the end. And there it is, shipwrecked! And they grab the titles! That is what I'm talking about. See? I told you. They are going to get the championships, and they did. We have the tag team titles. What now? I told you we were going to grab those championships. Good job. Good job. Taking down dudes with attitude. Look at this picture right here. Look at this. New tag team champions. The Resistance is on top right now. Well guys, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like future content videos. I will see you all AEW Dark tomorrow.